Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Gary Roman Rob podcast.
Grrr show.
Featuring Roman the Paladin.
That is not a seal.
Smoopy of Austin.
Should have had this right on the map.
And that little black guy everyone knows and loves, Gary.
About 5 loads worth.
And now, for your listening pleasure, take it away, Gary.
Okay. I think this is a good part to go into our top 3 list, even though Rob probably doesn't have a top 3 list.
He doesn't.
You know,
people
if
that
you
are
do the
prepared
top
for
three,
this, you have a top.
I can make the top 3. I'll just go last.
You think it's that easy? You think you just whip these out?
Yeah, I do.
Roman and I have been thinking of these for a week at least.
And they've been the subject of many discussions.
All right, so what was the
We've
first
gone
top?
through many.
No,
was the
we gotta
first
start with the
top three?
superpower one. No, we're doing the superpower. Yes. Oh no, top
No,
3. Hold on.
Worst.
Worst. Yes, worst. Not
Wait, are you
best.
doing? We're gonna do best, or we're gonna do worse than best?
No,
No,
no one cares
not
about
best.
No one
Best one
cares.
we
That's
get.
stupid.
No one
I'm
cares.
too bad. I want to be invisible. I want to be invincible. No one cares. Worst.
Well, you say, what's the
Okay.
best superpower? You're going to be like Siler from Heroes.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
He can take all the
I
other
have
ones.
to
but
kill
what's the
people.
best?
Well,
That's the worst ever. Why can't I have Peter's like original power where I just absorb this shit? I don't want to go on a murderous rampage.
Well, wait. What qualifies as a superpower? Because just like, what about having AIDS? That's a bad superpower. Just I have
That's not
AIDS.
a superpower. People actually have
Well,
that.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
It's like having a superpower of having a black watch. It's not a superpower. It's
Well,
just
what-
possession.
What qualifies as superpower?
Are you
An
seriously?
ability
We're gonna have to
not-
try and qualify a superpower. Yeah, exactly.
An ability
Okay.
that nobody naturally has.
Okay.
right.
That-
Okay. There.
What-
Perfect.
Gary, let's go for. Are we doing it in a particular order? Or are we just gonna bust out with 3?
Wait. I'm gonna play a little bit of music. So I'm gonna be like, ready? Here we go. Top 3.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait. I'm not supposed to be singing the music, huh? All right, Gary. Wait. Are we doing it in order, or are we just busting out with 3? What are we doing?
We got to do the top 3, and we go from third to first, kind of like those night.
Really? You're gonna have to explain third to first to me?
Yes, third to first.
Jesus.
Well, sometimes
Okay.
it's bad account.
Well, that's gonna be a ascending order. Now, what that means is.
No, it looks like our green person is taking the SATs.
So it's just Gary gonna go, and then Roman will go, or are we each gonna do
We'll
our
do-
third worst?
Roman wants to go first.
No. All right. Well, okay. Now, it's not okay. Here's where I have a problem with. It's not necessarily the worst superpower, but it's one that I have an extreme problem with. So that's why it ranks as one of the worst powers. Shape changing.
What? Are you kidding me?
Hold on.
This
Hold on.
thing is this is terrible. This is going
Hold on.
totally wrong.
No. The reason shape change is on there, how the hell does it work? Like, do I have to touch a person to know how to change it? Can I just turn into like a baseball? What, there's no fucking limits on it? Like, it's completely idiotic. They have got it shape changing way too out of control. Like, this is a person's DNA. The body has to be able to function. You can't just like look at the president on TV and be like, bam, I'm the president, bitch. Like, really? How did you do that? How did your organs all shift to that?
So your problem with the superpower is that it's not
Doesn't make
realistic.
sense.
Is that right?
It's on the stupidity of it. Yeah,
not
on the
realistic.
stupidity of the superpower, that's why it's my third worst, okay? Because
Well, this
it's
is
dumb.
ridiculous because then you're going to say that about everything. Like,
Well,
listen,
no, I'm not.
Our number one is being
I was
invincible. How does your
I was
skin
telling
just dodge bullets?
The telekinesis, dumb. That's awesome. Okay, no, shame change is
But
stupid.
how do you move it? Do you move
It's
all the
not-
hair but
no.
you keep the object?
It's the one that bugs the living crap out of me. Because how do they know who they change into? It's idiotic. Okay, you watch the bitch on X-Men, like, look at me, I'm different people. How the fuck do you know how to do that? How does your voice change? What the fuck? Are you serious? No, it's dumb.
I got a question about that. If they changed to be somebody else, would they be able to look at themselves naked and see what it actually looks like?
Okay,
Like if she changed into a celebrity and they had a funky...
Why did she change into a nickel and escape the goddamn cuffs? Okay, why not that? Okay, that's
Or an
fucking
anorexic
stupid.
person, either one.
Oh look, I'm one of the Olsen twins. I am.
I like how Gary gets the idea. If I had the shape change power, the first thing I would do, shape change into people and go look at myself naked in the mirror.
Well,
Yeah,
I wonder if it
we're-
would be like if you look like a Barbie doll, or you can actually like look at them
Definitely
like,
not
wow, that's
try and
cool.
shape change into their husband and then go and rape them or anything, Gary. Good job. Let's go and just look at ourselves naked. Why don't you go put on your 3D glasses while you do it too?
It's not a bad idea.
Gary's just gonna transform into a DVD of his naked 3D models, put himself in the DVD player, and just enjoy the spinning.
No, he'll have an intricate series of mirrors so he can watch the TV.
What if you like changed into a celebrity and took naked pictures of yourself and then sold them?
What if you only turned your hand
You
into a
have the
DVD?
power to turn into anything, and your idea to make money off it is to transform into celebrities and sell pictures of them naked online. You are
He's in it for the long haul, Rob.
Gotta get
He's in it
paid.
for the long haul. Hey, want to see J-Lo get done in the ass? Check it out. Buy it on my site.
Well, then that's the
J-Lo's
bad
a
part because you have to stick something up your ass.
I guess.
Didn't think about that, did you, Roman?
I'm sorry, I didn't think through your money-making scheme. Celebrity sex tape.
Maybe not. Maybe Gary transformed into a being that is two people of J-Lo and a dude, so he'd just be technically doing himself in the ass. Because we don't know the limits on transformation, so maybe the penis was the connection point.
And do you see how stupid this is? That's why it's one of the worst superpowers. I think this conversation sums it up nicely.
All right, I understand why it's on your list now. I don't know.
You're dumb.
I think it's kind of dumb though, because there is limits on it. We just don't know them.
Yeah.
I'm glad the
Okay,
X-Men movie
okay.
didn't take. I'm glad X-Men didn't take 10 minutes to explain how her fucking transform works.
Why couldn't she turn into a nickel?
On a molecular level. How do the
think it's
electrons
really
move
easy.
into the right positions?
It's
It doesn't
so
make
easy.
sense.
Professor
Where did
X
she get
just
these
make
electrons?
some little side-ass comment about, oh, well, you see, she's so special because she has the ability to do blah, 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 blah. And then, bam, problem solved. Everything's explained.
Okay, Roman, I think it would be a lot easier to show you how dumb this is on your next one.
Do it. Wait, show what?
Wait, is Roman doing all three of his right now?
No, I'm not doing all three. Gary, go do your...
Scary.
Okay, I'll do mine. Now, I have a number 4 technically, just because it would
You have an
suck
honorable
to have
mention?
in real life. Yeah. So like
The ability to
if I
turn
had
things
this
into
superpower
Skittles.
right now. That should have been on the list actually. But the honorable mention is Siler's.
But you know, just...
You can't have an honorable mention.
First of all, you can't have an honorable mention. Second of all, you were the one who just 2 seconds ago talked about how awesome Silas Power was because you want to chop people's heads off.
Well, I was thinking about his powers that he has like right now in the season. But if you just had his
This
base
season's
power,
stupid.
which is like being able
What's
to
his power?
steal other people's powers, it would suck because it's like you have nothing to steal.
Wait, what's his power now?
His power is basically he can learn how to do other people's powers. He can do it through cutting their head off or
just like
being
punching
empathetic.
Oh, when he
Yeah, like
learned the hostage's powers?
Wait. So
Yeah.
your honorable mention is a power that steals other powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, that
makes
makes my
sense.
power. That makes my idea fucking awesome. By the way, okay. Yours is horrible.
No,
No, that's good. There's no other superpowers. Superpowers don't exist. So if you were actually going to get one, that would be a terrible one to get. What's your power? Well, I
Yes,
steal other
see?
powers.
Okay, that actually has something to do with my top one. So go on. Oh wait,
okay,
no,
okay,
Rob.
wait. Let me do my number 3.
Wait,
My
oh.
number 3.
Oh, you're cheating.
The lady.
I have 7 honorable mentions. Let me talk for half an hour, Rob.
Number 3 is the chick from Heroes, the old lady that could melt metal. That's all she
Okay.
could do. Like, all she was doing was melting pliers. And
Hey Gary,
that's almost-
if you have the ability to melt metal, why don't you get a job in like demolition so that way you can make money and then sell celebrity sex tapes? Jesus Christ, that'd be awesome. Oh, we need to get rid of the building. Give me $50,000. Bloop, bam, it's a puddle. What's up?
melt it all on top of me? That sounds like a great idea.
I'd wear.
I mean, there's definitely no other materials in buildings besides metal. I mean, you wouldn't
Well,
have
you
the
know what?
concrete.
They're all
falling down
supported
on
by
top.
metal. Okay, so you remove the metal. Okay, well, can she melt concrete? Most people don't have concrete just laying around their house that they're going to try and melt. Okay, because frankly, if you have this power, I'm probably not going to be touching my walls.
Well, no place is built out of straight metal. They
Wait,
have concrete.
can she
around
turn
it.
it-
And here's the other thing: the bitch was melting wasn't she melting like toasters and shit? So that's plastic.
Oh yeah, too.
Can she
Well,
turn it on and off? Could she control it, or is it just?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
can
can
control.
control it. It wasn't like the Skittles guy that was just like uncontrollably turning everything into
Oh,
Skittles.
that was jacked up. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
awesome to have Skittles and all. Now, what happens when you touch a Skittle? Does it like
more Skittles? Does it change flavors?
I don't like the red one.
No, yellow.
Red
Oh,
one, what the hell's wrong with
Oh, sour Skittles.
Yes,
Oh,
yellow
that's
or-
better.
yeah,
Oh.
sour Skittles would be awesome. I don't think you would. I think you'd have to have like a recently get that power to have sour Skittles because you wouldn't have that upgrade.
I don't think you picked the worst one for your third because you should have picked that. Remember that old? There's like a.
Whoa! We don't know what his list is yet. Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he picked the girl who touches things to metal. But here's one that would be like that trumps it. I don't think he picked 3 different touching powers. Did he? You're like what was that?
one other power has a touching thing, but whatever.
Wait, what?
Remember the old fable of like the guy who would touch stuff and it would turn to gold?
Midas?
Midas,
Oh my
yeah. There you
Yes.
go. Wouldn't that
What
be?
about 'em?
Doesn't that trump touching things to metal?
Well, I think the Skittles would have been a better representation of that.
Oh, the
That would
Skittles
suck.
are good. Who are you
At least if you turn things into gold, you can get something out of it. No one wants a big fucking bag of Skittles. Like, what?
And
You
you know
can't
what?
even have a bag of Skittles. You would have to make a bag out of Skittles to hold your Skittles.
You know what also sucks? He would die of hunger because what are you gonna do? Like eat Skittles nonstop? Your teeth are gonna rot
Now-
out of your mouth in a
Wait,
month.
wait.
And-
Did he only have the power in his hands though? Like, did he have the power in his mouth? Could someone feed him? Like, just kind of wait. You guess you wouldn't shove food
You know
in
what?
his mouth.
He could probably
would
put
toss it.
gloves on because he was sitting in a chair.
Wait, wouldn't the gloves turn to Skittles? Or did he make a gloves out of Skittles?
Oh,
Well,
gloves
he
out of
was
Skittles.
wearing-
Ooh, you know what? That goes to my idea of the best way to defeat a Jedi would be to make gloves out of lightsabers. I just haven't been able to figure out how to actually make them work. How do you beat someone who has lightsaber gloves and you can just touch bitches and like bam, I just chopped you in half.
I just do a turkey on your chest.
How does that not make sense? You would
Alright.
obviously have to construct some kind of holder on your hand that would then hold the lightsabers, and they'd be like little mini lightsabers. Ooh, even better than that. The ultimate lightsaber would be like a 50-foot long lightsaber, and you just turn it on and shoot it at someone.
Why don't you just get a gun? Why don't you just get
Well,
like,
that's well, that's not honorable for shit, dude.
You know, I was disappointed with Star Wars how they never had anybody putting a lightsaber in their crotch and kind of like joking around with that. Because you know they had to have joked around like that at least once.
on the
Well,
set?
you would
they
have
had
beat
to.
their ass with the Force if they tried that shit. You know they knocked that out of when they were kids. Hey, Yoda! Ooh! Or like they see like one of the hot little Jedi chicks like.
Hey, Jessica!
So you're telling me if you have like this device that can cut through flesh without even trying, the first thing you're gonna do is put it in front of your cock and turn it on?
Well, of course the blade's gonna be facing out.
You better triple check, Gary. You better make sure it doesn't like backfire. It's not one of those dual-sided lightsabers. Whoops.
Well, that would be horrible. Wait, no, he was able to turn those on one at a time. You could totally control it. You know
Okay,
they have
are we
little
going to
public
Rob's number
service
3 now?
announcements and shit, from Jedi's and shit. You know, everyone thinks it's funny to whip your lightsaber out and it's a penis. But you know what? There's double-sided lightsabers, and that hurts.
All
There
right.
you go.
I got a list of 3. Made it. I think
What's your
we'll
number
be okay.
3?
Number 3, super hearing.
What?
Being able-
Super hearing's awesome.
No.
You can spy on shit.
Oh, that's all you can do. Super hearing.
Yeah.
And the thing
Yeah,
is,
but it's still something you could do.
it would be. I mean, I'm sure you could control it to an extent, but you'd always be hearing shit you don't want to hear. You just
What,
be
like,
sitting.
How about you don't be a dick to people then, huh? How about that? Rob sure is an asshole. God damn it!
Imagine going
Tina,
up to,
I'm
like,
trying to be nice to you. What you say mean things?
and I mean, like, how much spying are you really gonna do?
Corporate spying.
That's so great. You get
Military
so
secrets.
you got a superpower, and the only thing you can do is, work in the stock market.
Dude, that's fine.
You make money.
Yeah,
Exactly. Gary wanted to make sex tapes for celebrities, okay? Corporate spying is a step up.
well, Gary's
That's a
getting
more,
out-
step down.
at least it's a more honorable profession, okay? Let me tell you that much.
Spying is like a full-time job.
Well, you can
Taking
do
one naked
you
picture
can
of
do
Megan
corporate-
Fox would be like,
You could do corporate spying, if you could transform into stuff, because you could just transform into CEOs and be like, I need
Well,
to...
transforming isn't a fucking superpower. It's what robots do.
yeah, you're talking about like,
You're talking about shape changing into like a fern or something and hiding in the boardroom.
Because with shape changing, couldn't you just change it to something with a depth
Rob.
hearing ability anyway? So wouldn't that
Rob,
stop it?
Are you the little pile of money with the eyes? Is that you? Just looking at people.
Texting them without a phone.
Plus, if he had
Wait, the thing text people? Are you serious?
Yeah, they texted that one chick in the commercial. She was sitting down. And
How
like,
does
she got
that not freak people out? And not like
and
just
she
calling
looked
the
like
cops.
a little kid, and the kid was like giving her a weird look, and she was like, "I don't know why this girl's texting me. Like somehow this girl somehow got her number." And then all of a sudden it's like, "No, look down." And then she looked down, and it was like the pile of money, and then the music started.
Yeah, you know what happens? She gets raped in the next commercial, by the way. I just want you to know that. She's not saving money. She's screaming for her life.
all right, Roman's number 2.
See, you know, I've been kind of going back and forth on this, on which one to actually put as number 1. But my number 2 is going to be flying.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? So first you got shapeshifting, and now you're. What's wrong with flying?
Come on.
What is wrong with
Hey,
flying?
what's wrong with flying? A lot of fucking birds out in the sky. That's what's wrong with flying.
Oh, that's right. We
Flying?
talked about this.
No, yeah, you're gonna be flying. Bam, a bird goes flying into your shoulder, just shatters it. You lose control, and you go plummeting into the earth, dead. Boom. Because you know what flying
do
does
you know
not
what
come
the
with?
odds are of running into a bird in the sky?
I don't know. Why don't you go ask the people that just had a crash land on the Hudson River in New York what the odds of hitting a bird are? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And how many flights are there a year? A day?
They actually hit a lot of
In
birds.
one-
Flying. Oh man, I don't. What?
And here's the thing. You're cruising around. All right, now a couple of things. How fast do you fly? Are you flying like a little prop jet? So you're going like 50 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour maybe? Or are you like just bam, I'm in China. Bam, I'm in London. Bam, I'm in America.
Well,
Like,
if you're
what-
worried about flying into stuff that fast, then don't go that fast.
Well, now
Well,
I'm just
this
losing the
is
whole
fast.
advantage of flying. Awesome.
You're not losing the advantage. You can go anywhere in a straight line. Man, I want to. That road's way too busy. I'll just fly over it.
Yeah, you could just fly right alongside traffic. You could act like you're a car that's 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah, people trying to be swinging bats at you and shit. Good lord, that'd be
Why-
horrible.
Well, wear
What?
a helmet.
What do you
Do
mean? Why
people in
would people
California
want to
carry
swing
around a
the
bat all the
bats?
time?
Yeah, you
What's
go to
this
Southern
all sudden
California.
irrational
A lot of
fear of
black
bats?
people down there.
All right,
There, we finally broke over into racism.
All right, flying. Roman's list is terrible. I can't wait to hear his number 1. It's gonna be invincibility.
No, my number 1 is awesome. Okay.
Gary, what's your number 2?
My number 2. This is another one from Heroes. Seeing sound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, that's stupid.
Like,
It's pretty
she sees
stupid.
rainbow colors, and
Can she turn it on and off?
no, she
that's
just sees all
terrible.
sorts of sounds.
Hold
She's
on.
like,
Okay, here. What does she do with it? What is she? Peter, there's blue in front of you. Watch out.
watch out! There's somebody hiding around that corner. I can see some green. But
All right, so you can be like
At-
a spy again.
at
Wait,
the
what
end of
happened
one
on-
of the episodes, she had a. She was playing the cello or something, or some big ass instrument with a.
If you could see sound, why would you play the cello?
I don't know, but she's deaf, by the way. I don't know. if
You
guys
gotta be kidding
But
me.
she's deaf and she sees colors and she can read
That
lips.
dinner, that blew up on you. What did she text people shit?
But she plays this big
That is such a retarded mouth. That is. Wait, why do blind or deaf people
That's
have
weird.
giant ears?
Okay, but at the end of one of these episodes, she was playing this cello. It was like the violin where she had that horsehair thing to play it, and she was seeing the sounds, and then she did like one big note, and she made like this big crack in the wall, like it projected out. So it's like, oh well, she could use it as a weapon if she wants to carry a 50-pound cello around with her.
Well, she can't
Like-
scream at people with her deaf voice. I got you. And there's a penis. God damn it.
It's not a penis.
There's a flying penis.
It's a seal.
That is not a seal.
He's sending out some stuff for her to hear.
That is not a seal.
Crazy.
Good job, Gary. I use actual circles.
Oh god. Okay,
All right,
Rob's
that's
number
complete.
2.
All right, where is it? All right. Oh, ready?
Yes.
Talk to animals.
What's wrong with talking to animals?
Animals
That'd be
don't say
awesome.
shit.
Whoa,
You know
because
what?
we can't fucking talk to them. Think it through. You know, I think I'm yelling a lot.
If you think about it, like, look at what animals do. Like,
Yeah, what?
my dogs eat try and eat paper. So it's obvious they're retarded. So what do you think they're gonna say? They're just gonna be
You know,
like,
when I was in Catholic school, like one of the sisters told me only ghosts ate paper, and I believed it for the longest time, so I would never try and eat it. I don't know why I would eat it in the first place, but it's just one of those things that just kind of stuck with me.
No, but I mean,
So
like,
you're saying that prevented you from eating paper. There was a desire to eat paper, but you held back.
I didn't want to be a ghost.
I mean, there's some animals that you might talk to, and they might be
Monkeys.
useful. They might be
Monkeys would be awesome. Come on, monkeys
don't
throw
like talking
poop at people. How is that? How would you not want to talk to them?
But some of it's gonna be like, what
What's
kind
up,
of
monkey?
information
How's
are you
it
gonna be able to
going?
get out of them? Like
See that family over there? I'm totally throwing poop at them.
most
Awesome.
most animals don't really talk anyway. They like communicate with body language.
Really?
And stuff.
Animals don't talk at all, Rob?
Making sound doesn't mean they're saying anything.
Really?
If you
What
think
do
about it,
we
guys,
do?
animals don't talk. So talking to animals wouldn't be any good.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
That's completely retarded.
This is
That
worse
is worse.
than Roman's
This is
idea.
better.
Be like,
No, are you
Why
telling,
is
you're telling me you'd rather have talked to animals than Romans flying or
You'd rather
shaking?
fly into birds and shit and go and die.
Roman would rather have super hearing and talking to animals. They just go hand in hand than flying. and
What if you could
shaking.
fly and talk to animals and you could just scream, "Get out of the way!"
Yes!
Go,
That'd be awesome!
Get out of the way, you ducks! Get out of the way! I'm trying to fly here.
Wait, now when you talk to the animals, you talk to them like Dr. Doolittle do, or you just talk to them in normal things, or you talk telepathically? Dude, it'd be hard to like master all the different sounds. You know, all that kind of. It's hard. I'm like, how do you talk to sharks? Sharks don't fucking yell at you. You can't make shark noises. Hey, don't eat me, fucker.
Chomp chomp.
Shooting those sonars.
Sharks don't go chomp chomp.
Sharks don't have sonar. Yes, they do go chomp chomp. How do you think they eat people? Chomp
Their
chomp.
teeth go chomp chomp.
All right. Roman's number one. Let's hear Roman.
The ability to sense other people's powers.
Now, see, this
Wait,
sounds
hey.
like my Siler thing.
No,
You're sensing powers that people don't have. Are you talking about like in a situation
no,
where
I'm
it
just
was, like,
sensing powers. Even if there are other powers, you can be like, that dude can talk to animals. Good fucking, who cares? You can't do shit. So if someone attacks you, you're just like, help, you who can help me, please come
But
over
the thing
here.
is,
That's
you
what
always
do.
know their weaknesses.
How would you always know their weaknesses?
Or
Well-
you know to stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
You know their powers. You don't know their weaknesses. They don't come with a fucking sign of pros and cons.
You know their powers, so
This
you
guy
know
likes chocolate chips. Oh, but he hates pecans.
if you if
That's what you get.
you're in a battle with three other people with superpowers, and you track them like, all right, he's got invincibility. All right, he can shoot bullets out of his face. All right, he talks to animals. Go for that guy.
Now, see, I would use that ability to stay the hell away from the other people with superpowers. Like,
Why
like
you
all of a
hang around
sudden I have
gangs
the
of
feeling
people
that
that
something
have
can throw
superpowers?
fire. I'm getting the fuck out of
Jesus
there.
Christ.
You're like the
I'm
coach.
just going to go live in the forest.
You're the superhero coach.
Apparently you got people shooting bullets out of their face. How do you reload if you shoot bullets out of your face? Do you shoot like tears and they turn into bullets? Or do you actually like shove bullets up your asshole and they get fed through your eyeballs or something?
I
How
think
does
this,
that
I like the tears, like you like cry so hard that the water is just propelled like a bullet.
Hey, you throw like a girl. No, I don't. The fucking minigun unleashes from your face.
All right, Gary, number one. What's your number one?
Number one. I'm surprised Roman didn't have this on his list. I thought this was going to be a shared number one. Levitation / precognition.
Oh my god!
That is the worst superpower ever.
I totally forgot about Charmed.
Wait, what's
Okay.
precognition?
So there's this TV
touch a
show where there's
feather.
these witches. There's these witches, and they all have these different
Awesome
superpowers.
TV show, by the
One
way.
of them can either freeze time or make stuff explode. The other one, which died and another one came on, they both basically have
Yeah,
the same
there's
one where
four
they can.
sisters.
Yeah, they have telekinesis, so they can move shit. And then the third one
Because-
started off with the ability of precognition, but it wasn't like it was. I'm trying to think
Control.
of some other superhero that had precognition. She couldn't control it at all. She had to like touch something, and then she would see like the future or the past, either one, from that point of view. So like she would pick up a soda can, and she would see like two guys at the soda can factory talking about fucking some mistress or something. That's what she would have. She wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to control what she sees. It's just whatever pops
And
into
it
her
would be
head.
totally random.
That's
yeah.
pretty worthless.
And then later on, like, all the other sisters got their abilities advanced. Like, the one that could freeze time could blow stuff up. The first sister that can move stuff with her mind, she could actually astral project, which means, like, she could put a hologram of herself anywhere in the world, and she would actually, like, see what's going on and be able to touch stuff.
Oh, are you
and
serious?
Then, yeah. Well, she was learning how to touch stuff, and then she died. And, of course, the sister that replaced her could actually, like, orb there and shit.
Yeah, but that's completely different. That's white letters.
I think we can agree Gary's got the number one down. I don't. Is there any argument? Levitation.
But then she advanced her powers.
No,
her powers
Rob.
advanced to levitation, which it isn't even flying. It's just she can hover 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Her
No, she was
abilities
near the
are so
root
bad
one time.
that to
That was
fight
a good
demons,
feat.
she learned kung fu. She had to learn kung fu to become viable. Even then.
Otherwise she stood there and was like, man, I sure hope I touch something that lets me know what happened in the past or future. That was it. No. Oh, no.
The best
She
part,
wrote the
she ended
poem.
up getting her powers taken away because she was abusing them. She was abusing her powers that she couldn't even control.
I think she was like
That's
just pick people randomly or something, and that was like how she abused her powers. Because I don't think she can abuse levitating. Like, you know, what'd she do? Like cross the river or something?
All right, you ready? Number one? You ready?
Let's hear your number one. Let's see if we can confuse mine.
All right. I'll say it, and then you'll probably argue, but then I'll explain it. Breathe underwater.
What? That's awesome.
Power to breathe underwater.
You know
I'd
what?
be
Actually,
awesome. I would be the best swimmer in the world.
Now,
Do you realize how little there is in the ocean?
Here's the thing. Breathing underwater, there's not much use. Like, yeah, you can breathe underwater, but the thing is, it's not like you can go deep into the water. Because, you know, your eardrums are going to explode. You can't take the pressure anyway. It's not like breathe underwater now makes it so you can now just go as deep as you want and your head's not going to explode from the pressure of the water. No, you can only breathe underwater. So, I mean, like, even if you wanted to go deep underwater, you'd still need to, you know, use other things. So breathing underwater is kind of just like, well, it's cool, but For a superpower? I like how we're now making the score. This should have been done at the start. Should have had this right off the bat.
I think I obviously won because all of ours were pretty bad except for my number one. That's pretty much hands down the worst. No.
Whoa. Come on, I got underwater. Talk to animals.
Sense other people's powers? Screw you guys. That's it. Don't even try and say that just because you had the Silers thing, I moved mine up to the top.
Here's how we do it. We'll just put a vote, and I'll put it on the forums, and then we'll figure out who's the winner. There you go. We'll let the people decide. Hopefully, they're not completely biased.
Really? Oh my god, babe, you're so awesome with your crappy ideas. Wow. When's your next list of crappy ideas gonna be coming out?
And you know what? We should have them decide our top 3 list after, you know, this week or next week.
What do you mean them? Oh yeah, for the next team to do. Oh.
I'm thinking something.
We'll get a post so they can do it. All right.
Yeah. Well, we got more we can do, but.
Well, what else do we have? We still have worst supervillains.
Yes.
And then,
don't give away. Save him.
You gotta come up with your own.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
We're running out of time, guys. We have to end this. We have to end this podcast. So, we just say our goodbyes. Roman, you want to say your goodbye?
Bye.
Gary, you want to say your goodbye?
Goodbye.
I really don't feel like there was any lead up to that goodbye. I feel like we just kind of got shut down.
Yeah.
We're
just getting ditched.
But, like, are they kicking us out of the room?
Don't worry, we'll be on next week. I mean, we did superheroes for over a half hour, and we're trying to get this podcast, you know, under half hour. So
Under a half hour, Jesus.
That's
hey, well, no, you gotta keep the podcast, you know, down. So we'll see you guys next week. This is the Roman and Gary Rob podcast, or
Roman
Rob. Yeah, Gary. See you guys next week.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us, folks. If you want to hear more of Gary, Roman, and Rob, make sure to check back every Wednesday night.